So very good morning. Today we're going to discuss about nucleus. So nucleus was considered as cell organelle by Robert Brown. As you know that nucleus is almost centrally located in animal cell, and it is located at the corner in case of plant cell, and suspended anywhere in the cytoplasm in case of prokaryotic. In prokaryotic cell, actually the nucleus is not definite and it's not true nucleus, have no nuclear envelope. So genetic material in case of prokaryotic cell is suspended in cytoplasm. Okay, so nucleus in eukaryotes, okay, is enclosed by nuclear envelope, and it is double membraned organelle, which is double membraned. Nucleus contains most of the genes in eukaryotic cells because inside the nucleus the genome or DNA is present along with so many genes for different instructions or informations embedded within that genes. So some genes are in mitochondria and chloroplast also. That means in case as we know that nucleus has its DNA and each cell has DNA in its nucleus, but in case of eukaryotic cell, mitochondria organelle and chloroplast has its own DNA. That means they also do have genes in their matrix, mitochondria and chloroplast. यानी माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया और क्लोरोप्लास्ट में न्यूक्लियस नहीं होता, इनमें इनकी मैट्रिक्स में सिंपल आपको क्या मिलेगा, डीएनए और जीन साथ में. Nucleus size around 5 micron in diameter. In the nucleus, DNA and associated proteins, DNA के साथ proteins, especially histone proteins. Histone proteins are only present in eukaryotic cells. They are absent, and they are absent in prokaryotic cell, where only DNA is present, not associated proteins, like in case of eukaryotic cell. Nucleolus is a region inside a nucleus where very dense matrix is formed. Nucleolus is also known as a spherical bodies, small spherical bodies inside the nucleus or nucleoplasm or matrix of nucleus. Is a region in nucleus with densely stained fibers and granules adjoining chromatin. यानी जो chromatins है उसके साथ ये काफी डेंसली, तो ये स्फेरिकल बॉडीज होती है, दे आर नोन एज न्यूक्लियोलस. ओके, दिस इज an important point. rRNA, the ribosomal RNA, is synthesized in these spherical bodies or nucleolus, where ribosomal RNA plus proteins, these proteins are hired from cytoplasm. और इस साइटोप्लाज्म से कैसे अंदर आते हैं, थ्रू न्यूक्लियर पोर्स. जो डबल मेम्ब्रेन होती है न्यूक्लियस की, कुछ एक जगह पे वो आपस में फ्यूज्ड होती है, और जहां वो फ्यूज्ड होती है वहां पे वो न्यूक्लियर पोर होते हैं, जो कि इन एंड आउट जो भी सब्सटेंसेस को अंदर लेके आना है या बाहर भेजना है, तो उन्हीं न्यूक्लियर पोर्स के द्वारा वो चीजें पॉसिबल हो पाती हैं. सो आरएनए एंड प्रोटीन्स फ्रॉम साइटोप्लाज्म, दे डू फॉर्म राइबोसोमल यूनिट्स. राइबोसोम्स कहां बनेंगे, अंदर न्यूक्लियस में, which come outside through nuclear pores and enter in cytoplasm. Nuclear lamina, which is a network of intermediate filaments, it maintains the shape of nucleus. Okay, so nuclear lamina maintains the shape of nucleus. न्यूक्लियर पोर कॉम्प्लेक्स, जहां मैंने बोला कि जो डबल मेम्ब्रेन स्ट्रक्चर है न्यूक्लियस का, जो डबल मेम्ब्रेन न्यूक्लियर एनवेलप होती है, कुछ एक जगह पे वापस में फ्यूज्ड होती है, जहां वो फ्यूज्ड होती है वहां पे न्यूक्लियर पोर आपको मिलेंगे. तो न्यूक्लियर पोर कॉम्प्लेक्स अलाउज लार्ज मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल्स एंड पार्टिकल्स टू पास थ्रू. उनका काम क्या है, लार्ज मैक्रोमोलिक्यूल्स लाइक प्रोटीन्स, उनको इन एंड आउट करना. ठीक है, here you can see the double membrane structure and both of these layers are parallel to each other, but at some places they get fused where nuclear pore is present for in and out the substances, okay, through this nuclear pore. The space between these two membranes is known as perinuclear space, which actually divides cytoplasm or cytoplasmic matrix and nucleoplasm और nuclear matrix, यानी वो nucleus के matrix को और cytoplasmic matrix को अलग अलग करता है. Perinuclear space. Okay. Inside nucleus there is a nucleoplasm, and nucleoplasm contains nucleolus plus DNA and proteins. DNA in the form of chromatins and then chromosomes after condensation. Outer membrane is actually continued in the form of endoplasmic reticulum. ठीक है, वो एंडोप्लाज्मिक रेटिकुलम की फॉर्म में वो आगे कंटिन्यू रहेगी along with some ribosomal units on it. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, this is inner membrane, this is outer membrane. Here is cytoplasm, and inside the here inside the nucleoplasm. So it's about nucleus. Tomorrow we will discuss about chromosomes, types of chromosomes on the basis of their shape and size.